Is your skin so brown? 'Cause I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't bring me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground.
That was nice. That was nice. And we've got your board.
Yeah, this is my board. This is my actual gig board.
It looks a lot cleaner and neater and nicer than mine.
And it's complicated.
Yeah, you've got some magic going on here.
Yeah, there's a fair bit to it. So this is my full acoustic guitar rig, my full electric guitar rig, and all my vocal rig as well.
And electric, you go direct into the PA as well. So all of your amp and cab sims and everything are on here.
Yep, everything is done from the board. So
take us through the routing from the top.
All right, so I start, at the moment I'm plugged into the wireless pack, the Boss wireless pack. But normally that would just be, I'd have the wireless kit going. Then from there I have to go into the Boss vocal effects there, the V500.
Yeah.
Because it needs the cleanest possible signal to generate those.
To track your harmony. Yeah.
From there I go into the HX Stomp. At the moment I've got that Brainwaves pitch shifter in the effects loop of the HX Stomp. Then I go out to the Iridium, out to the patch bay, and out. And that patch bay is all my ins as well, normally. So.
Okay, and you've also got the Morningstar there.
Yeah, so the Morningstar flicks between different snapshots and different settings. And then it also, via MIDI, that MIDI box up the top there, also changes my Iridium for me as well.
That's fantastic. So your Iridium is used for your electric sounds, yeah? When you pull the electric on.
So when I bring up my electric guitar, my Marshall sound, like I did there, as soon as I hit the button to load up my electric guitar patch, it automatically kicks in the Iridium, yeah. And when I go back to my acoustic patch, it turns it off.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What?
So I just have a basic sound. So there's a bit of EQ, there's a bit of compression, there's a bit of reverb at the end.
And of course, tell the good folks at home what guitar you're using.
Yeah, this is my Maton 808 Performer. They've been great. This is about the fourth one I've had. I'll keep wearing them out.
You chew through them pretty quickly.
And the factory have very kindly put stainless steel frets on this one for me, because especially this last guitar, I went through the frets in this in 4 months.
Yeah, he's brutal, folks. He's brutal.
4 months, pretty much. It was unplayable after 4 months. So they put stainless steel frets in this one, and another one that I kept because I love the sound of it. Yeah.
Sure. So, yeah. But your calendar's pretty full. So tell the people how many gigs you would do.
I do between 2 and 4, sometimes 5 gigs a week. Yeah. And we're not talking. Like when you play with a big artist or something, you might play for 40 minutes or an hour or something. I mean, I'm talking 3 and 4 and 5 hour gigs here in pubs and clubs and weddings and.
Yeah. And a lot of those are solo, so you're working hard, and that's just being worked on all the time.
Yeah, this guitar just gets the guts flogged out of it. And I actually put holes in them here.
Yeah, you can see where it's worn there.
And I actually put holes in here as well. So
okay, and so this one's less than 12 months old?
This one is only, when I get this one, November.
Yeah, okay. And okay, we're in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's only 4 months old. And you can see I've put a pretty substantial dent in it there, and my arm's really getting through the timber up there as well.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine. Anyway, so that's, I just have, honestly, when I'm playing acoustic guitar, I just run this sound pretty much all night. chorusy sound. I use that for like 3 songs. And then I have some delay that I use as well, just because. And that is pretty much it.
Sweet. What about through the magic of television, put on an electric and show people what you do with your switching?
Well, I'm just going to show you the vocal effects first before I move on.
Yeah.
So now what you'll be hearing now is me through this 58, not through the actual, what do we call them? Shotgun mics.
Overheads,
Shotgun
yeah.
mics.
Yeah.
So this has some EQ on it and some reverb and a bit of delay, really sort of low in the mix. And lots of reverb, because I like reverb a lot on my guitars. And on my voice. And from there, I can put the harmonies on, Rod. Ooh, I hope that's working because I can't hear it through the monitors.
It's there, yeah.
And that's it. That's pretty much how I roll acoustic into 2 Bose L1s. Although when I'm doing solo gigs, it's only 1 Bose L1. I just carry 1. Yeah, it's fine. And I don't take up much space.
And your load-in time is?
I've got load in at a real rush down to between 9 and 10 minutes and pack up between 6 and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that includes the lights. I'm running a Chavo gig bar at the moment, which is just like a heap of lights all on one stand, 1 power cord, 1 remote, bang, done.
So it's all about efficiency, isn't it?
It is. It is. Hang on to this.
Yeah, hanging on to this. Magic of television.
Pow! Through the magic of editing, we're back.
We are.
So we normally do one or two acoustic sets as a band. We have a drummer and a bass player as well, Paulie and Steve.
Hey, Paul and Steve.
Hey guys, they don't watch, but we don't care. So then after that, for the last couple of sets, I changed over to the electric guitar. This is my Yamaha Pacifica. I don't take the Strat or the Les Paul or the 335 or anything like that to gigs because I'm worried they're going to get stolen or beer spilt on them or...
Knocked over, smashed, bent.
And this is a great guitar, so I don't know what they're worth in whatever country you live in, but these retail for about $1,000 here, and I got this one for $800, brand new.
Good workhorse.
And the reason I like it is because it's got a humbucker. I can tap that. And then it's got a P90 in the in the neck pickup.
Nice.
And then and then I can just any combination of those. It's just an incredibly flexible guitar. And for someone who's singing for 90% of the night, and I just need a guitar, I could just set a tone on and just
it's solid.
play and let you do all the fiddly bits because that's what you do.
I fiddle.
Yeah,
I fiddle.
he fiddles.
I fiddle.
And which takes a huge amount of pressure off me, so I can concentrate on what I'm singing. And as you saw from the vocal effects, I'm turning harmonies on and off and changing harmonies between different notes and stuff. So I've got my hands pretty full. So I just need to be able to set a tone and play. So I've got a clean tone. I normally leave the bum tapped, the bridge pickup tapped. And the Strymon Iridium becomes a Vox AC30. Then I got my dirt. Then I got a lead tone for if I ever take a solo. And then I put it up onto the P90.
So what's the Strymon doing on that tone?
It is still just on exactly the same.
Okay.
I'm treating it just like a guitar amp. It doesn't boost, it doesn't do anything.
Yep.
All the processing is done in the HX Stomp.
Okay. Right. Sweet.
So, even when I'm on my standard dirt sound, or my standard clean sound, I've got a phaser. Which I use for a few songs, normally funk stuff, sort of. And then I've just got some delay if I need it. Because sometimes I just like to roll like that. And it's a really simple, slightly long set digital delay, so it's nice and clean, a bit low in the mix. And then I've just been mucking around with it. I don't think it's going to stay there. I'm pretty sure the Boss synth pedal, when we're finished reviewing it on this channel, will go in it. But I've just got the brainwaves in there at the moment. Which just gives me an octave up, octave down, so I can just muck around and really.
And you were fiddling last night, too.
I was. I stepped on it
enjoying
about
yourself
50 times, just thinking I was Tom Morello. Just, putting some high-pitched stuff in there. So that's my Vox lot. So if I'm playing at an older venue, like a country club or something like that, I normally use that.
Yep.
Then when I'm playing in the pubs, I have my Marshall sound.
He's getting dirty.
So my Marshall sound, I normally use the humbucker, not tap. And then because it's a Marshall, I've got a boost.
Sweet, and that's the Marshall tone coming from the Iridium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure is. And I've got my phaser tone because I use that a bit. Then on top of that, I've got a delay just stand alone there that I can just flick on whenever I need. And that is exactly the same delay from the Vox patch. Just a really simple, slightly long, low in the mix digital delay. Then I've got my solo.
And then?
Which has its own separate delay.
Rockin'.
Yeah. And that's it.
So for a really compact board, and you're about efficiency. You spoke about your load in, load out time. Your board is about as small as you can get it with so much going on.
Yep.
Like there is so much you can do with this board, from vocal harmonies for patching both your vocal and your acoustic guitar and your electric guitar in there, and then having the processing power of the HX Stomp, the routing or the switching of the Morningstar.
I could not live without the Morningstar now.
Yep. And then the tones of the Iridium as well.
Yep.
It's a direct rig, no backline. You can front up to any.
I can go to any venue, anywhere, and I can use my acoustic, my vocals, and my electric guitar. And I run the front of house guide to 2 cables. That's it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a great rig.
Yep, and it's wireless. The wireless works 50% of the time. And there's sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes when I sweat a lot, the sweat runs down and stops the unit from working.
We've made you a little extension cable to eliminate
that. You have made me a little
too.
extension cable, yeah, but I still don't trust it enough to use it again at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you heard it there first, folks. But it's a great board, mate, and hats off to you for because I know how you take such pride in your board, and it's forever changing. But at the moment, you've got so much power in so little space.
Yeah, and for 3 things, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not carting around separate effects for my acoustic, separate effects for my voice, separate effects for the PA or whatever. I've got everything at my feet, all ready to go, all set up. And it's incredibly flexible. And for like I said, I would probably need a more complicated and more tweakable rig I mean, when I say tweakable, I mean tweakable live. If I was just playing guitar, if I was the lead guitar player.
Yep.
But because I just need to be able to set a good tone and play while I'm concentrating on my singing, and this is just does an amazing job of that. So,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, mind you, it's taken me 2 hours or 3 hours of solid programming over a couple of months to get it to this point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
And I'm still pretty sure the brainwaves is going to come off. I was just having a play around there because we're going to demo this, but I'm pretty sure the synth is going to go on there.
But you've always got that one space down there for ins and outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it normally has the Picasso drive in it, and I know it hurts your feelings, but I just don't quite have enough room.
That's cool. Oh, very cool.
Unless I take that Strobo Stomp off, it can go in there, and I can put it in the second effects loop of the HX Stomp.
But we've reviewed the Strobo Stomp as well.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
And while you're not being lazy, hit the subscribe button and like.
Do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
I like us.
Yeah, I like you.
I like us. I think we're pretty good.
Like me.
Yeah, you're all right.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my live rig. That's how I roll, live.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And
any comments, let us know. Any feedback?
Yeah, good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially with tips and hints and tips and tricks. I'm sure there's people out there that know heaps about this gear that I'm not using to its full capacity. So if you got any tips or hints for me, just let me know. I'm always open to learning.
Sweet.
Done.
Thanks.
See you. Bye.
See you next time.